So I've been asked multiple times how I find time to create, to write, to do all of the things that I do. It's not so much about finding the time as it is creating those little pockets, those little spaces for that magic to exist and where we can just be creative. And I try to do that every day. Sitting down and typing my story, even if it's just a few words, and then understanding and knowing that sometimes it's not going to happen. And that's okay, because it's better that I don't force myself to write my book. But also knowing that sometimes just a few words can keep it going. And then I like to journal and write in my planner, and I think the Traveler's Notebook has really been helpful with having all the different sections. It's keeping me really organized and just having that really pretty space to create. Most of the habits that are in my planner that I keep track of are those 15-minute increments. My planner, my writing, doing art, sketching, working on my comic. All of these things are things I'm trying to spend 15 minutes a day on. And that's where I'm using my habit tracker to keep track of. Not necessarily to be like, oh, I did this many, but just to keep an eye on how many days I can actually do my 15 minutes. Each day is different. Some days I can do everything, and some days I only have 15 minutes to a half hour. But my planner keeps me organized. It keeps me separated into the different sections I need, and it helps me get all my book ideas and everything situated. And I love using the Traveler's Notebook to do this. My Traveler's Notebook helps me stay consistent, and it's even been helping me be consistent in journaling. Not necessarily every day, but at least once a month, and I really have been enjoying that. And just being creative, there are so many different areas that I'm working on, whether it's doing the digital of my comic book, and sometimes I only have 15 minutes to work on the layouts or the rough sketches of everything, and that's okay. Most of the time I work over my lunch period, but I also work in the evening time. So this is whenever I'm sitting down with my watercolors or sitting down with my book and writing and carving out that time. It isn't always, oh, I'm gonna sit for an hour. Sometimes it's like, okay, I need to film, and then I'm gonna have 15 minutes, and then I go back to filming or doing something. I try to do batching, but this is a way for me to at least work on all the different aspects of my business, my art, my creative side every single day. And this has really replaced the time that I spend scrolling on my phone or looking at other videos. I've been trying to focus 15 minutes a day. So when I do my art, comic book, writing, journaling, those all equal out to an hour together. So I know that there's time to be creative, and I hope you find that time too.